Hello, welcome, beautiful one. Just as the moon moves through phases, so do you. And as the season begins to change and the kids start going back to school, it can be easy to feel a little off center. Half moon Ardha Chandrasana is a gentle reminder that we can embrace transitions with grace, balance, and support. So for this flow, grab a couple of blocks as we will be using those to help support us. And we'll also be strengthening our legs, opening and expanding our chest, as well as strengthening our core. So go ahead, get your hair put up, grab your 2 blocks, roll out a yoga mat just wherever you can find a spot. Let's get moving and grooving. The intention is to embrace transitions, and I'll meet you on the mat. Okay, beautiful one. Now that you are ready, take your 2 blocks or your 2 books, place them to the top of your mat, one on either side. Come to Sukhasana. So you're going to make an X with your shins and let your knees fall on top of your feet. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your head, heart, and pelvis into alignment, your shoulders over your hips. Slide your shoulder blades down your back, reach for the crown of your head. Bring your hands behind you to tent them so you can lift your chest. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades to sit up even taller and open your chest. Keep the lift and move just your hands. Bring them to prayer position, Anjali Mudra at your sternum. I'm going to invite you here to soften your gaze or close your eyes. And you do this by looking at the tip of your nose, softening the muscles of your eyes, your brow, and your jaw. We're going to center in Sukhasana for 3 deep breaths. But I do want to gently let you guys know I brought my boys here to enjoy the lake, the last days of summer, and before the season change. So just in case you see one of them, that's a possibility. But 3 deep breaths here. So breathe in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Feel how the ground and your yoga mat beneath you supports you, both physically and mentally. Take a note of how you feel right now before we start to move. And without any judgments, there's no right or wrong way to feel, no better or worse, no expectation, just simply notice. We'll seal in our intention of embracing transitions by taking the deepest breath we've taken all day so far, and really exhale, make it audible, and release anything that is not serving you. So go ahead and breathe in. Open your mouth to exhale. Release and embrace the transition. You can bow your chin to your chest just to get a stretch in the back of the neck and also to honor ourselves and what we're doing. Bring your hands to your thighs now. Gently press down to lift your head up and then open up your eyes. Come now and bring your feet out and do the more unusual crossing of your legs for Sukhasana. So cross your shins, allow them to fall on your knees, to fall on your feet, the more unusual direction. Get your alignment, so sit up tall, head, heart, and pelvis. And then hands can come to prayer just so we can make sure we feel almost the same as the other side, but pretty equal. Then inhale, reach your arms up, shoulders relaxed, reach for the fingertips from the sits bones out to the fingertips. Exhale, right hand comes down, keep it in line with your shoulder. Inhale to reach up. Very cool. Exhale, bicep along your ear. Max, I'm doing a class. Go over and place it in the bag. Thank you. Sorry about that. Exhale, bicep along your ear. So breathe in, navel comes in and up. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up, and then over. Do this a couple of times. So on the inhale, we're creating length. Exhale, over even more length, grounding into the sits bones, reaching through the fingertips. On the other side, inhale, come to center. Exhale one more time towards your right. Inhale, center. Exhale one more time towards the left. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, we're going to make our way into tabletop position. So make any adjustments. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Bring your knees under your hips. 3 to 5 rounds of cat and cow. You're more than welcome to take any organic movements or even do some figure eights. But we drop the belly on the inhale. Curl the tailbone up. Stretch from the belly button to the throat. Gaze is parallel. Exhale. Push the mat away. Release your head and tailbone and stretch between your shoulder blades. Inhale, using the entire inhale, come to cow, moving just your spine. Exhale, back to cat. Inhale in, embracing each transition, opening the chest here. One more time, cow pose, breathe in, and then exhale, cat. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. We're going to breathe in, straighten the left leg behind us, and then inhale, lift the left leg up. Keep your foot relaxed, your hip points and toes face the mat. Bring your navel in and up. Make sure that your left shoulder is aligned over your wrist. And then engage your core. Inhale to reach the right arm up in line with your shoulder, but spread your fingers really wide to help you out with balance here. Cool, Max. So we're in bird dog. Foot is flexed, arm is out. Breathe in. We're going to hold this for 3 breaths. Inhale in. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Cool, be careful, okay? Inhale. On the exhale, the right hand comes down under your shoulder. You can bend the left leg and then bring the left leg back. Shake it out for a second, take some organic movement and reset, and then we take it to the other side. So this time, make sure your right shoulder is over your wrist. You're going to straighten the right leg behind you so your toes are tucked under. Bring your navel in and up, engage your core. You're going to broaden across the shoulder blades as well. And then breathe in to lift the right leg up, engage the back of the right thigh. Make sure the toes and the hips face the mat and you keep your right foot flexed. Breathe in to lift the left arm up slowly. Keep your hand in line with your shoulder. Nice rock, buddy. And then spread your fingers wide energetically to help you with balance and stability. 3 breaths here in bird dog. Breathe in and out. Keep your midline zipped up. Yes. And out. One more breath in and out. One more breath in. Exhale, the left hand comes down under the shoulder, bend the right knee, and then the right knee comes back down. Take a moment to reset, so maybe move through a round of figure eights. And then we're going to do some elbow to knee crunches in. So straighten the left leg, hip points and toes face the mat. Engage your core, navel comes in and up, and then lift your left leg, engage the left thigh, the left glute. Inhale, right arm comes up, breathe in. Really reach the hand and foot away, and then exhale, round it in. 3 times. Breathe in, arm and foot reach away. Exhale, knee and elbow touch. Inhale, arm and foot reach away. Exhale, elbow and knee touch. Breathe in, straighten. It's a leaf, Max. I'm busy, okay, buddy? It's a leaf, and I'll get with you in a minute. Yes. Okay, so right hand comes down under the shoulder, bend the left knee, and then the left knee comes down. Take a moment to reset, and then we do the other side. Again, straighten the right leg, tuck your right toes under. You're going to engage the upper right thigh and the glute. Inhale to lift your leg. And then engage your midline, navel comes in and up. Inhale to straighten the left arm. Breathe in, reach the left hand and the right foot away from one another, and then exhale to round it in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, straighten, and then exhale, round it in. One more time. Inhale to straighten, and then exhale to round it in. It's okay. Inhale to straighten, and then exhale, left hand comes down, bend the right knee comes back down. Excuse me for just a moment. Please, Max, okay, go play over there, boys. Zathan, please go play over there. Please go play over there. Okay, so now we're back in tabletop. Sit back on your heels. We're gonna take some wrist circles. So rolling them a few times in one direction, a few times in the other direction. Boys, please go play down there where I put your toys. That's okay, please go play down there. Okay, so roll your wrist, sorry guys. Roll your wrist in one direction and then the other. And then come back to tabletop position here. So I'm at the beach here. I'm kind of on an incline and in the sand, but tabletop, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take your hands, move them a very large palm print up. Then you're going to tuck your toes under, take it into downward facing dog. So lift your hips up and back. Keep a bend in your knees to start. Create length in the right side body, in the left side body. Lengthen your spine. And then when you have that sensation, go ahead and pedal out your feet. So bend one leg and then the other, one leg and then the other, opening the legs, getting the blood flowing. Come to find stillness. So reach your heels to the mat any amount as you curl your tailbone up and push the mat away. Now bring your feet together and up. You're going to breathe in, sweep the right leg up behind you, bend the right knee. Look between your thumbs, begin to shift your shoulders over your hands, squeeze your right knee in towards the midline, and then step your right foot through. Make sure your left hand's under your shoulder and your fingers are spread really wide. So I want you to bring your right hand to your thigh. Turn and open up your chest with your hand on your thigh. So get your chest open first and notice how your shoulders pretty much already stack. Then you can breathe in and reach the right hand up, coming into low lunge twist here. Breathing in and breathing out. Now, you'll bring your right hand to your hip and step the right leg to side plank. Even here, you can get your shoulders stacked and your chest open before you open up your arm. Breathe in. 3 breaths here. So make sure your left shoulder is aligned over your wrist. Bump your hips up. One more breath in, and then you can bring the right hand down, align yourself into plank, and then come back to down dog. One breath in. And then on the exhale, step your feet together. Come on to the balls of your feet. Fully exhale, and then breathe in, sweep the left leg up. Look between your thumbs, bend your left knee. Start to squeeze your knee in towards your midline and shift your shoulders over your hands to step that left foot through. Now you're here, align your right hand under your shoulder, spread your fingers really wide. And then you're going to take your left hand to the top of your left thigh. Use this to turn and open up your chest first. So here, my shoulders are pretty much stacked. Then when you have that feeling, you can reach the left arm up, low lunge twist. Breathing in, breathing out. Now you can inhale, bring your left hand to your hip, and then exhale to step the left foot out, coming into side plank. So align your right shoulder over your wrist, bump your hips up, and here open your chest. So I'm a little on an incline, so I'm a little shaky. But open your chest here and then reach your arm up. Side plank, 3 breaths. Embracing the transitions, embracing the shakes in between. One more inhale, and then exhale the left hand, come down to plank, and then lift your hips up and back for down dog. From here, roll yourself into plank pose. Exhale, shift your shoulders, bend your elbows, lower all the way down. Let's get off the wrists for a moment. Release your forehead. Now you're going to widen your feet, hook your tailbone down, but keep your glutes relaxed. And then breathe in, rise up, raise your hands up, use your upper back muscles, come into baby cobra. So the tops of your feet stay flat. Rise up and then exhale, release. Press up and back to downward facing dog. From here, my friend, you can take many steps or you can hop to the top of your mat. So we breathe in to prepare. You look where you want to land and do not take your gaze off of that spot, and you jump at the end of your exhale. So breathe in, bend your knees. Exhale, jump, landing with soft knees in forward fold. Your feet can be hips distance here. Allow your head to release. You can shake your head yes, and you can shake your head no. Lift your toes so you can activate the 4 corners of your feet in the arch. Lay them down flat and inhale. On the exhale, press into your feet to rise up into mountain pose, allowing the head, heart, and pelvis to stack. Press into your heels to align your tailbone. Reach your palms forward. Slide your shoulder blades down your back, mountain pose. Bend your knees, inhale, sweep up, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, fold wide, hinging from your hips over your straight legs, Uttanasana. Plate your palms, bend your knees, pick up your right leg, step it all the way back to low lunge and look forward. Step your left foot back, down dog. Breathe in for plank pose, exhale, lower all the way down. This time, widen your feet, press into your hands to rise up to cobra pose. So you're going to relax your glutes, keep your pubic bone pressing into the mat and the tops of your feet. Exhale, release it back down to down dog. Inhale to reach the right leg up, bend your right leg, squeeze that right leg in, shift your shoulders and step your right leg through. Straighten your right leg and bend your left to spring forward and fold. Press into your feet, sweep your arms out and up, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, hinge from your hips, folding wide and over your straight legs, Uttanasana. Bend your knees to plant your palms and spread your fingers really wide. Pick up your left leg now, step it all the way back into low lunge, look forward. Press your palms, right foot comes back to down dog. Inhale to plank pose, exhale, shift your shoulders and bend your elbows, hug them in, lower down. Widen your feet and press into your hands for cobra pose. Exhale, back down into downward dog. Feet come together and up. Come onto the balls of your feet. This time the left leg rises, bend the left knee, and then shift your shoulders and step your left foot through. Straighten the left leg and bend the right, spring forward and fold. Widen your feet, press into them, and rise up into mountain pose. Stay for a breath in mountain pose. Make any adjustments. Get your alignment here. Align your head, heart, and pelvis. This time, bend your knees and sweep your arms up, Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe back bend and open the chest. Hinge from your hips, fold forward, right back down, Uttanasana. Come up for halfway lift. So bring your chest through your arms. Keep your gaze parallel. The weight comes into the balls of your feet now. One line from head to tailbone here. Exhale, release and bend your knees. This time we're gonna hop to down dog, or you can step, and it's the same as hopping forward. So you breathe in to prepare, look at your landing spot. Exhale, make your way there with soft bent knees, meet me in down dog. From here, feet come together and up. Come onto the ball of the left foot, sweep your right leg up behind you. Bend your right knee and then step your right foot through. Spiral your leg down. We're gonna come into warrior 2 here. pressing into the edge of the left foot, and you're going to align your right knee over your ankle and your right thigh parallel. Reach your pinkies away, warrior two, breathe in. On the exhale, you're going to bring your forearm to your thigh, or let's take our blocks, bring the block to the outside of your right leg. Press your leg into your arm, and then open your chest here, pressing into the outer edge of the left foot. So even here, get your alignment, open your chest, then maybe reach your left arm up and then over, bicep along the ear, creating a diagonal line. Breathe in. Exhale, we're gonna build triangle now from the ground up. So sweep your arm in front of your face, straighten your right leg, and begin to turn your rib cage up towards the ceiling, coming into Trikonasana triangle pose. So press into your heels to bring your head away from your tailbone and align your shoulders, stack your shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, now look down at your right foot, bend your right leg, bring your hands down to frame your foot, and then step back to down dog. One breath in, and then we do that on the other side. One breath out. Feet together, sweep the left leg up, bend your left knee, and then shift your shoulders over your hands, bringing your left foot through. You can bring your block there so that we have it ready. Spiral the right foot down. Now here, keep your left knee over your ankle and your left thigh parallel, and just cartwheel your arms up to warrior two. So pressing into the outer edge of the right foot, aligning the left knee over the left ankle, and your thigh is parallel. Reach your pinkies away. Maybe gaze past your fingertips here, breathe in. On the exhale, your hand now is gonna come to the outside of your right foot, onto your block, whatever height is good for you. So I'm actually on the medium height here. Open the rib cage up, stack your shoulders here, press into the edge of the right foot. Then you can reach your right arm up, over bicep along the ear, creating a diagonal line from the right foot to the right fingertips. Breathe in. Extended side angle, my friends. On the exhale, straighten the left leg. Your right arm sweeps in front of your face. Press into the block to turn your left rib cage up towards the ceiling and your heart. Coming into triangle pose. Press into both feet evenly and reach your head away from your tailbone as you stack your shoulders. Maybe you gaze at your hand, but maybe not, and that's okay. We don't want to compromise our neck here. Now you can look down at your left foot, bend your left knee, and then bring your hands down to frame your left foot and step your left foot back. Here we're going to take a vinyasa, and you're welcome to do a full chaturanga and an up dog, or you can lower all the way down and do cobra. So breathe in, come to plank. Exhale, lower halfway down or all the way. Inhale for a cobra pose or an upward dog, and then exhale back to downward facing dog. One breath in and one breath out. Now we're going to do what I've been working us towards in this short little flow. So bring your feet together. You're going to sweep your right leg up behind you and bend the right knee. Step your right foot through. I want you to take your block and we're going to come right into triangle pose. So spiral the left foot down. Take your block to whatever height you want. Bring your hand to your hip and then sweep your left arm up, coming into triangle. So open up your chest. Make sure your chest is open first. So really, if you need to keep your hand on your hip, go for it. And then maybe you reach the arm up. From here, you're going to bend your knee, take your block now. I'm going to move it to the higher setting. And then bring your hand to your hip. You're going to step the left foot in about halfway. So you're coming in about halfway. Take your block and move it about 8 inches to the right of your right pinky toe, 8 to 12, you find your spot. And then you're going to shift the weight into your right foot and bring your right shoulder over your right hand. Turn and open your chest, and then lift your leg, kick into the back foot, turn and open up your chest here. And then maybe you can open up your arm. But it's easier if you have your chest open first before you open your arm, but you're actively kicking into the right foot and keeping your chest open as you turn and open the hip as well. Breathing in, breathing out. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Now look down. You can bring your hands down, come back, step into low lunge, and then back to down dog. And we'll do this on the other side. So feet come together. Breathe in to sweep the left leg up. Exhale, bend your left leg and step your left leg through. So again, we're going to build triangle from the ground up. So spiral the right foot down, and then you're going to sweep the right arm up, straighten the left leg, and then turn and open up your chest. Have your block close to the inside of your right leg. Triangle pose. So lean your back, not your butt. Press into your feet to reach your head away from your tailbone. Stack your shoulders. Yeah, just give me a minute. I'm almost done, okay? Yeah. Don't worry, we can go back, but just let me finish, okay? So we're in triangle pose, my friends. Sorry about that. Bring your right hand to your hip. Take your block and move your block to the outside of your left pinky toe. So it's roughly 8 to 12 inches, but find your sweet spot. So your right hand's on your hip. Then you're going to bring your right foot in about halfway or more. And then begin to align your left shoulder over the block as you shift the weight into your left foot. Start to lift the right leg up behind you. Keep your foot flexed. And then begin to turn and open up your chest. Then maybe lift your arm, half moon. So I'm doing my best on the sand. But stack your shoulders, open your chest, bring your gaze to wherever is going to be good for you, and kick into the right foot here. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Now look down at the mat at your left foot, and then bring your hands down to frame your left foot in low lunge. Step your left foot back to down dog. One last vinyasa. So roll into plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Breathe in for an up dog or cobra. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. From here, drop your knees, my friends. Sit back, and we're going to come into some Janu Shirsasana to start closing down. So first, sit in Dandasana, legs extended with your foot flexed. Reach through the crown of your head, ground into your sits bones. Bend the left knee, bring the sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh. Turn and move your torso to face your right leg. Ground into your sits bones, reach through the crown of your head, reach up, but keep your shoulder blades sliding down your back. Exhale, come halfway. Grab your foot, your ankle, or your calf. Breathe in to lengthen your chest. Exhale to widen your elbows and release your head. 3 breaths. On your next exhale, bring your hands down to frame your right leg, and then gently walk yourself back in. Straighten the left leg, come back to Dandasana. Sole of the right foot comes now into the left thigh. Turn your torso to face your left leg, ground into your sits bones. Reach up through your fingertips, breathe in. And then exhale to come halfway, grab your foot, your calf, or your ankle. Inhale to lengthen the chest forward. Exhale to widen your elbows. Release your head to your knee or towards your knee. If it's hard to reach your knee here, you could even use a block on your leg or on the floor next to you. On the exhale now, bring your hands to frame your left leg and gently walk yourself back in. And we're going to come to reclined position. So bring the soles of your feet flat. Hold on to the backs of your legs and lower yourself down. Straighten both legs out in front of you. And then you're going to hug both knees in to start to get your low back flush. And then straighten the left leg and keep hugging the right leg in. Keep the left hip point facing up. So really give that left thigh a good squeeze. Feel the compression. Inhale in. And then exhale, guide the right thigh, the right leg over, stacking your hips so you can bump your hips to the right as you straighten the right arm, keeping it in line with your shoulder for a supine twist variation. 3 breaths here. You do have the option to gaze at your right hand as well, or to stack both of your knees. On your next exhale, your navel comes in. Use that engagement to bring you back to center. Once again, you can hug both knees in and then straighten your right leg. Hug the left leg in, really getting compression. And then exhale, you can bump your hips towards your left and then just let that left leg go across, stacking your hips, keeping your shoulder blades on the mat the best you can. You can gaze at your left hand as well. 3 breaths. Supine twist. When you exhale, your navel comes in, and use that engagement to lift you back and bring your knees back in. Boys. So hug your knees back in. We'll take it to a happy baby. So bring your arms to the insides of your legs. Grab your 2 big toes with your 2 peace fingers and your thumbs. And then kick the soles of your feet up as you bring your knees in towards your armpits. Keep the back of your hips and your shoulders on the mat. You do have the option to rock too. But we're going to bring the soles of the feet back to the mat. And then come to sit up. We're going to just close sitting up here. Come back to Sukhasana. Do the more unusual crossing. Sit up nice and tall. Boys, excuse me for 1 second. Boys, can you please be quiet? Boys. Zathan, please be quiet, please. All right, my friends. Reach through the crown of your head and sit up tall. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Sorry about the noise, but just notice how you feel. Without any judgments. Maybe your heart is beating. Maybe you feel the energy you created. Just whatever it is, notice. No right or wrong, no better or worse, no expectation. To close class, bring your hands to prayer position and have your thumbs touch your sternum. You can choose to do the vibrational healing sound of Om with me, or you can just take another really deep breath in and exhale. Make it really audible. Release any tension or anything left over. So it'll be your choice, but go ahead and breathe in. bow your chin to your chest. Take a moment to honor your time, your practice, spending time on self-care. You can bring your hands to your thighs and then press your thighs to lift your head. I thank you so much for joining me. My mission is to help you find your Zen and to live as authentically as you can. So having a yoga practice with a busy life, your kids are around, your pets are around, sometimes it's like that, and that's okay. And that's what I'm here to show you. I'll be back again, though, to share experience, strength, hope, and yoga with you all. And school's starting back up soon, so I'll be able to get some videos without the kids in it, and that'll be nice. But thank you so much. If you stuck it through to the end, I do appreciate you so much. I'll see you again next time. Namaste.